Welcome to the final episode of Season 2 of What's Up Weekly, where we bring you the latest news in 10 minutes or less. I'm Brittany Bradley.
And I'm Mike Walker. Breaking news late last night took over televisions, Facebooks, and Twitter. Well, if you were in D.C., New York, or any college town across America last night, you may have heard cheers, chants, and even fireworks from outside your window. These spontaneous celebratory outbursts came shortly after President Obama addressed the nation late Sunday night, confirming that the United States did indeed kill al-Qaeda leader Osama bin Laden. Well, over the years, we have often heard rumors of Osama hiding out in various caves close to the Afghanistan-Pakistan border. Osama was actually staying in a $1 million compound in the city of Abbottabad, Pakistan, which is a highly dense residential area of more than 1 million people, making this operation very risky. A CNN congressional source close to the operation confirms that Osama was shot in the head, and today we have learned that it was a team of 24 Navy SEALs using 2 helicopters to penetrate Osama's hideout. Due to Muslim beliefs that a body must be buried within 1 day of the death, Osama was buried at sea shortly after his death. While this is being considered one of the greatest moments to date in the fight against al-Qaeda, it is still unclear if this accomplishment will actually merit some real change or if this is only a symbolic victory. A follow-up story for you loyal viewers out there. Last week, Brittany brought you coverage of the uproar about Apple's iPhone capturing and recording users' location. To ensure the same thing doesn't happen to them, Verizon Wireless has decided to start putting "We can track you" warning stickers on their devices. The sticker warns this device is capable of determining its and your physical geographical location and can associate this location data with other customer information. To limit access to location information by others, refer to the user's guide for location settings and be cautious when downloading, accessing, or using applications and services. So Verizon takes the more proactive approach on the issue, it seems.
Yes, so I guess because they're second in all this iPhone stuff, they kind of get to learn from the other mistakes. Well, after looking at this past weekend's box office results, apparently all it takes for success are a few good-looking men running around on screen half naked to get the job done. Shouldn't Hollywood know this by now? But anyways, Fast 5 got the memo and brought in $83.6 million in their opening weekend. Fast 5 is the 5th movie in the Fast and the Furious series and contains stars like Vin Diesel and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson kicking the crap out of each other with some beautiful women in the mix and lots of fast-paced car action scenes to top it all off. The movie is quoted to have brought in single-handedly more than half of the money spent on movie tickets this weekend and earned nearly 6 times the amount of the number 2 film of the weekend, Rio. So what's the secret to success? Officials say it's in the movie's rebranding, switching to a heist-themed movie that is a thriller and an international fun spot that targets the working class. All made Fast 5 have the best opening weekend ever than any other movie in its series.
I didn't go see it, and I, in fact, didn't even know that the Fast 5 was a part of the Fast and Furious.
Where have you been? Have you not seen Paul and Vin all over your TV screens?
I'm not really interested in Paul, Vin,
I don't know why not.
The Rock, in fact.
I don't know why not.
For those of you who are fans of Fox's major adult cartoons, Family Guy, The Cleveland Show, and American Dad, you might have been disappointed last night when you tuned in expecting to see the mini crossover series between the three. Fox, in an attempt to boost ratings during this May's sweep weeks, had produced a crossover series between the 3 shows with a plotline involving a hurricane that hits the fictional locales of Stool Bend, Quahog, and Langley Falls, the 3 hometown settings for the shows. However, because of the current natural disasters in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and other parts of the southeastern United States, Fox implemented a last-minute postponement to next season. In place, the network will air all reruns of the 3 episodes.
Let me just tell you, I have never watched Family Guy and never will, simply because that stupid commercial where that little Stewie, I think his name, is in there, Mom, Mama, Mom, Mom. Most annoying thing in the entire world to me, and I'm highly irritable. So.
That's like the reason why I love that show.
That's the reason why I will never tune in to that show. Cannot handle that. It gives me anxiety just listening to it. But congratulations are in order for one of Hollywood's oddest couples. Mariah Carey and Nick Cannon welcomed twin babies to the world Saturday afternoon at an undisclosed hospital in Los Angeles. According to Mariah's representative, the couple had a girl and a boy, with the girl being born first, weighing 5 pounds 3 ounces, and the boy just a little bit bigger, weighing in at 5 pounds 6 ounces. According to NBC, the couple has not yet named the children. The day the babies were born is being described as an I Love Lucy skit. A nervous Cannon went to the wrong department at the hospital and had to be guided to the maternity ward, while Mariah remained calm, thinking it was just another false alarm in the delivery room. After the babies were born, the new family listened to Carey's "We Belong Together" to set the tone for their new life. Nick and Mariah plan to live by coastal with nurseries in both LA and New York. That might be a little corny, listening to We Belong Together.
Maybe at the end of this show, we should get everybody from the control room, and we should all sing We Belong Together in the studio.
Get a little kumbaya going.
Yeah, there we go.
Rubbing arms.
That seems cool now.
I guess so. I probably wouldn't admit that, I guess.
I wouldn't tell anybody if I did that.
I don't know.
I wouldn't do that.
To his or own, I guess. I don't know.
Well, again, for you loyal viewers out there, last week you heard me read a story about how Donald Trump pushed President Obama to release his long-form birth certificate. Well, at the White House Correspondents' Dinner over this past weekend, President Obama fired back at Trump, and actually, that's an understatement. During his almost 6-minute mockery of Trump, Obama joked about releasing his birth video, which, when he played it, was the infamous Circle of Life scene from Walt Disney's The Lion King. Then he took a swing at Fox News saying, in case it's not clear to the people sitting at the Fox table, that was a joke. Obama goes on to target Trump more directly. And that's not even the worst of it. If you haven't seen this clip in its entirety, I suggest you watch it. It's hilarious. We'll post a link to it on our news blog at www.iostvnews.wordpress.com.
Who knew our president was such a comedian?
In another life, that man can honestly host a late night talk show. It was hilarious.
Maybe after his term, he'll something
it wasn't very presidential, but like I honestly thought that it was a joke when I was watching it. Like he did a really, really good
job. Is this real life?
Yes.
Well, despite fallen efforts by the Indiana University football team, 2 IU players were selected on the final day of the NFL's college draft. Tackle James Brewer and wide receiver Tandon Doss were selected as the 117th and 123rd pick. Brewer was chosen by the New York Giants, and Doss went to the Baltimore Ravens as the only 2 players from the state drafted Saturday. Brewer started 9 games last season for the Hoosiers, but missed 3 others due to injury. As the right tackle, he only allowed 2 sacks. The Giants' director of college scouting commented that Brewer needed to get stronger and better with his fundamentals of football, but he does believe his talent and will work well with the Giants' veteran players. When asked about Tandon Doss, Baltimore player personnel director Eric DeCosta said he gave a pre-draft assignment to quarterback Joe Flacco to select a group of 6 receivers expected to be taken in the middle rounds, and Doss was the top guy. What the Ravens liked about him was that he caught the ball away from his body, and the quarterback made the comment that he looked like a guy that was easy to throw the ball to. We here on the show are very proud of the 2 Hoosiers and wish them the best of luck with their new teams.
I really, really, really like Tandon Doss.
Seems like a cool guy.
I hate the Ravens. I'm a Steelers fan. They're huge rivals, so like I can't like him.
I mean, you can like them when they're not playing the Steelers, right? At least him.
Maybe I'll get him in my fantasy team.
There you go. Well, it seems like the price of everything in our economy is constantly increasing. So with the help of WTHR, we put together some helpful hints for your wallet when grocery shopping. First, stick to your budget. I know as college students, we aren't the best people at budgeting, but to ensure you have enough money to enjoy yourself at $2 Tuesdays, taking the time to map out how much you can spend at the grocery and still be able to buy us a drink if we see you out will really help you in the long run. Tip number 2, buy from the flyer. We all get those annoying ads sent to us every Thursday, so actually look through them and plan your meals around the sales rather than decide what to have for dinner and shop for it. Number 3, stock up. Buy non-perishable sale items in bulk. These types of food won't go bad if not eaten immediately and will stop you from buying them at full price later on. Finally, tip number 4, plan your meals. One of the main reasons that people stop in at McDonald's is because they have no idea what to make for dinner. Plan out your meals in advance so you can do the prep work ahead of time, and it makes the dinner easier when it comes time to actually eat. Also, this will stop you from going out to eat as much, which in return leads you to a healthier lifestyle.
Now, I'm not one to talk about budgeting because we all know I'm off with that, so let's just go back to the part where people buy us drinks.
No, seriously, that needs to happen more often. We go out together all the time.
Everyone? Come on.
What's going on?
I don't think one person is often to buy us a drink.
I don't think so either. We need to work on that for next season.
All right.
Well, that wraps up the season finale of What's Up Weekly. Stay up to date with us this summer and follow us on Twitter at What's Up Weekly IU.
We wish you all a very fun and relaxing summer, and we'll see you all in the fall.